It's not that we don't want it bad enough. It's just that we constantly feel incomplete. We are disconnected from who we thought we would become. And that's a hard thing to accept. You know, it's really weird because for me, I feel like I'm both younger and older than everyone else around me. Probably because I'm emotionally exhausted, overly reflective, maybe too deeply reflective, and I am very hyper aware. But like simultaneously, how do you say that? Simultaneously, I can never speak in these videos. Simultaneously, I still feel inexperienced, socially behind, uncertain, underdeveloped as an artist, especially because like a lot of musicians, right, they have their start at a very early age. It's almost like my inner age doesn't really match my current stage of life. Does that make sense? So because of all those things I just listed, I feel like I'm left grieving a version of me that never existed. The version that isn't just watching life go by as it happens. You don't realize how easy it is to hide behind being unseen, even though you so badly want to be seen. Sometimes I feel like it's embarrassing, right? It has to be embarrassing to be starting late, right? At least that's what it feels like. I feel embarrassed sometimes. Sometimes what it's actually like to be a late bloomer is constantly craving visibility while also being invisible. Chasing perfectionism while continuing to disappear. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Guilty as charged. I think the funny thing is we're always restarting, and at the same time we're very hesitant and constantly overthinking things. Yeah, being a late bloomer is very contradicting. We are walking contradiction sometimes, and honestly I couldn't help but just like laugh while writing this script. I'm like, oh, clocking my tea, clocking my own tea, clocking my tea, clocking my tea. Is it because who we thought we would be is more happier, more free, certain, more successful? But then our current selves are in this reoccurring loop that I just explained before. Be honest, we've been here for a while. Heck, I've been here for over 5 years. 5 years plus. 5 years plus. Goodness. As late bloomers, we feel like we missed our moment. We're just dragging our feet compared to everyone else, right? If I'm being honest, personally, I feel like I've wasted years. Instead of just getting out of my head and being okay with just simply trying my best. Now, I don't know who I am. I feel like I should have already known. I feel like I should have been known who I was, who I am, who I'm supposed to be. Like, why is it 5+ years or even 10 years later and I am nowhere where I thought I would be? Not even close to being half of what I thought I would be. You guys like these flowers? Do you see this? The way I literally had to get a headband and put these over here for the thumbnail and put them like on my face. I was very so much struggling. I think that one of the loneliest feelings in the world is feeling like everyone else has become someone, or at least they have a sense of identity, and you're just still walking around here a blurry face. Yeah, that's how I've been feeling for about a while now. And actually, it's been so hard to be able to put it into words up until this point, up until this moment. But you know what? I'm happy that I'm able to describe what that feeling is and to get it all out. And to kind of pick up the vibe a little bit, I also want to talk about the power in being a late bloomer. Even though what I mentioned in this video may seem a little mundane or just flat out a Debbie Downer, sorry about that. There is power in being a late bloomer. We just have to find ways to connect the bridge, right? From potential to reality. If you're currently identifying as a late bloomer like myself, hey friend, how you doing? I want you to think of us as incredibly layered people, right? Because we spent years observing, surviving, questioning, and searching for a better tomorrow. I'm not romanticizing the struggle in any way, but I am acknowledging that we as late bloomers, we as people, we have depth to us. Depth. That sounded like death. We have depth. Depth. Wow. I can't English, can't word, can't anything. But you guys, I'm gonna trust that you guys know what I mean. Okay? We are deep people. We have time to actually explore what we like and what we don't like, what we want and what we don't want. I think what I'm trying to say is, like, we want to strive better. We know that there's better out for us. We just really struggle with direction, right? But we know that we have so much potential to be someone great, to do great things, to make an impact, that sometimes it's hard to accept just who we used to be or who we currently are, right? Sometimes it's hard to accept those things, yes, but it's also hard to focus and really figure out what it is. Some people know right away what they're doing out the back, and that can make us feel a little bit guilty, right? Or intimidated because it's taken so long for us to figure that out. But no, it's just creating depth for us. I'm currently somewhere in between a dream and reality, right? Meaning that I'm trying to bridge the gap between the artist that God has put on my heart to become, which is an artist that creates impact, that connects, that makes music that, I don't know, maybe helps someone get through the day, or even if it's a moment. And that's exactly why I made a decision to start this channel. I want to document the journey of the art that I'm creating and learning to create from scratch. All of this is art. Everything I post on here is a form of art for me. So yeah, I'm documenting my journey of the art, the mind, and the self. So with that being said, everything in this video still applies to me. I still don't have everything figured out, and to be honest, I'm very unsure about how or where this journey will even go, if it goes anywhere. You know, I don't know. I just know that I have to try. I'm not even sure how I want to document the journey. I've been very in my head about it, and yes, I will subconsciously try to be perfect with putting things out. Despite that, though, I'm still showing up anyway because I owe it to myself to try. And so do you. If you're watching this video, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming it's because you could resonate to what was being said in the video. I'm assuming it's because you feel behind in life. You feel like you're constantly in a loop. You feel like you're probably constantly comparing yourself to other people's journeys, or feeling like you should be somebody by now. You've probably been this way or been feeling this way for years. Sometimes maybe just even a short few months. Maybe you just started feeling this way. I'm here to say that you deserve to give yourself a shot. You deserve to try, even if you're scared, even if you don't know what that process is going to look like, even if you're unperfect and you mess up and everything's messy and it's a hot mess and you don't even know what right to left and left to right is. Still try. So yeah, my camera decided to, well, my card is full right when I was about to end the video. So you're on my phone now. If you resonated with this video at all, feel free to comment down in the comments and share your experiences or your thoughts, because I would love to hear your perspective. And just like, I don't know, I want to connect, I want to talk, I want to have a conversation about this. And if you are interested in my journey, stay a while, you're welcome here, and become a part of the story. I encourage you to go check out the Starting Over prologue playlist I created. That's where I made the decision to actually start over. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Very soon.